welcome to Kansas. We are Kyle and Nicole, avid travelers from Michigan. In 2021, Kyle quit his job and we have been traveling across North America in our travel trailer while I continue to work full-time from the road. We love to create content showing amazing destinations, things to do, free camping spots, and RV life. We hope you will like, subscribe, and comment on our videos and join us for these fantastic adventures. You never know where we will pop up next. We are at the Saline County Livestock and Expo Center camping. They have about 10 different campsites here with electric and water for $20 a night. I didn't find this place on any of my RV apps, just simply Googled and figured it was a steal. They're first come, first serve, but all the sites you should call before you come because they have to unlock the services. The sites here are kind of odd. It's kind of like a pie shape where the back of your site is wider than the front, so even though they have 10 sites, I think it might be tight to get 10 campers actually in here. The area around the campground is pretty neat and you can get lots of steps just wandering around and checking out the park. There are tennis courts, pickleball courts, a stage where live music is played. Even a really neat sound garden. We spent 3 nights here in June and there were only 2 other campers that came in during our stay. Our only complaint is that the camper is right next to the road and traffic goes by, so sometimes it can be a little loud, but aside from that, we really enjoyed it here and would love to come back. Another super cool thing about camping here is not but like 100 yards across the street is a water park for $7 an adult. We are here at Rock City Park in Minneapolis, Kansas, and it is like 4 o'clock on a Tuesday in June, and there is nobody here. It's pretty funny. What are the odds of that? This park is super cool. There's just these random huge, I'm calling them Kansas cow pies because they kind of look like that, but these big boulders, big rocks, and they're so like spherical. And they're just spread out all over this area. This park is $4 per person to visit. There is a self-pay station along with a guest book and maps of the property. There are 2 half-mile walking trails here. We're not going to be doing a ton of wandering around here today because in true Kansas fashion, there's like an impending storm right behind us. We can hear the thunder, we saw lightning. We're just gonna check out these awesome rocks close to the truck. There are over 200 sandstone boulders here. It is the world's largest concentration of them. You're gonna get struck by lightning.
You're gonna feel really bad if that actually happens.
Yeah.
So this isn't the most exciting place in the world, but it's $4 a person. Think about how little that is anymore. That's next to nothing. That's like a French fry at McDonald's. So for $4 a piece, you could come, you can play around these little rocks for a little while. There's a picnic shelter, there's bathrooms. It's kind of a fun thing to do. Now keep in mind, we don't always end up in the most exciting spots. We're simply moving through an area. We found a place to stay. We're gonna hang out for a few days, find some things to do, and this just happens to be one of them. So for $8, it's worth our hour of enjoyment to sit around playing the rocks, watch the thunderstorm roll in, and get out of here before we get killed.
$13, $14, $15. Ready or not, here I come. You seriously didn't move?
You found me.
Are you serious?
What?
That doesn't count.
Why?
Because you didn't even
I
move.
didn't think you'd look up.
1, 2, ready or not, here I come. Ellen, are you seriously going to the truck? What the f?
Somebody stuck?
I might need some help.
Well, I'll leave you the bag of food. See you later.
Is this safe from tornadoes? I'm like scraping. I thoroughly enjoyed Rock City. I love being around huge rocks like that where you can just play and explore, and I would have loved to have stayed longer, but we kind of need to press on.
In 300 feet, arrive at Mushroom Rock State Park on the right.
We have ventured to Mushroom Rock State Park. This is Kansas' smallest park. It is 5 acres, and there are similar rocks to City Rocks Park, but these ones have bases and they look like mushrooms. This park is on both sides of the road, and when you're driving along the road, if you blink, you will miss this park. There is no admission for this park and is neat to visit, but not terribly exciting. There are only a few of the actual mushroom rocks. It would be a good place to come and have a picnic or read a book, but it's not a place to plan a vacation around. Hi everybody, we are at the Rolling Hills Zoo. This is in Saline, Kansas. There are some flamingos behind me. We are exploring this zoo today. There's like nobody here. We are here on like a Wednesday morning in June. Nobody here. This zoo is all right. Some of the animals have been a little bit difficult to see and they don't seem very active here. It's an okay zoo. $15 per adult, still worth a stop. If you didn't want to walk, you could always rent one of these super cute wheelers for 35 cents a minute. One of the coolest things I think about the zoo is the museum. They have so many exhibits representing different ecosystems, and they are all built to scales. You've got savanna plains, prairies, grasslands, rainforests, polar regions. There's so much here. It's really cool. Also really creepy if you actually start thinking about night at the museum. Been a while since we had to put one of these on.
Not very good at it.
Slightly challenging.
Let's speed this one up.
Good enough.